Hi everyone! We're here to talk about
Master Sales Academy.
Yeah, it's coming up and we figured that many of you have some questions, so we thought we'd make a short video to answer some of those. Where do you want to start?
FAQ,
Oh,
frequently asked questions.
That's for sure.
Where is it?
Where is Master Sales Academy? Well, this year it is at the Marriott in Ann Arbor. It's called the Eagle Crest Marriott in Ann Arbor, and it's one of our favorite places because it overlooks a beautiful golf course and a lake, and it's got a really great first floor networking area. So we like it.
And Floyd likes it too because it's in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's where he lives.
That's right.
And it's easy for him to get to. And when is it?
It's May 8th and May 9th, all day, both days. 8:30 we start, 4:30 we're done, but don't you be driving and going home or anything when we're done, because it's the networking that happens before and during and after the event that really makes it a great event.
Oh yeah, and by the way, that's Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, that is right.
Yep. Now, what is it like? That's the most frequently asked question after where and when and how much.
All right, well let's ask you. What would you say? What is it like?
It's like the biggest mastermind group you've ever been in, but with a family feel. Because we all speak Wickmanese, and it's kind of fun. You know, you're hanging with people who are the most generous in sharing. You know, I don't know if you've ever been to like a convention where there were multiple companies represented, and people just didn't want to share with each other the secrets of their success. Well, our graduates can't wait to tell you the secret of their success, and they're very generous about it. That's why the networking over breakfast and lunch and dinner and breaks, and that's where a lot of the learning takes place.
That's really true. You know, we get by giving. If you know our core values, you know that that's true about us. And we even got to have an award for the person that is like the most prolific giver of the year.
Well, the one who helps the Wickman family grow and prosper. And that's the Get by Giving Award winner, and we
shares
do that
their secrets
once a year.
And that's going to be at this May, but what you're going to discover is that it's almost impossible to predict who will get that because we have so many givers. I've heard so many stories, I know you have too, where people remember the first person that ever introduced themselves and welcomed them to the event, and it wasn't one of us. It was another guest. It was one of our Wickman family members.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, there's lots of training that goes on too.
Yeah.
Dialogue training, skills training, idea sharing. We do the parade of techniques, the secret of my success, interviews, and we have guest speakers, breakout sessions, and Floyd is going to be there.
Yeah, have you met Floyd yet?
Yep.
He's just as real as you might expect him to be after listening to his audio recordings and learning his dialogues. He's got a great big heart, and he's looking forward to meeting you. And
kicking off his one-year farewell tour here at the Master Sales Academy. Farewell to real estate, not farewell to everything.
You know, I think sometimes our graduates of the program wonder, hey, am I going to learn something new, or is this the same material I already learned in the program? Michael, how would you respond to that?
Well, Wickman intellectual property, meaning what we teach in the program, all the dialogues and techniques, they're so multi-layered and so dense, we could spend 2 whole days on just one of them. But we pick a topic. In this particular 2-day session, our topic is negotiating. So all the techniques that lead to negotiating, especially when you're negotiating money, whether it's price or commissions or doing an offer, that's what we're really going to focus on. And those dialogues, those techniques are very rich and very dense. So we're going to take a deep dive into them.
You know, like polishing the edges. So maybe you learned a technique, but you haven't used it or used it consistently. Or maybe you've used it, but on a real shallow level, and there is some great depth to the Wickman material. You know, I think another common thing that people think is, well, I haven't even mastered all the material I learned when I took the program. Do I really need like advanced training? You know, am I ready for it?
Well, if anything's going to motivate you to learn the material, it's going to be hanging out with people who have mastered it and can demonstrate that for you in their own way. That's what I love about Floyd's stuff, is you get to develop your own unique selling style. It's not like scripted material. So you'll hear it from a whole variety of sources in a variety of ways. That's very exciting and motivating to know I can be me, I can be myself, and still be a master salesperson.
Yeah, we've got students that come over and over again. We have 2 events each year, and many of our students don't miss them and haven't missed them for well over a decade.
Yep.
So, no hiding in your room.
Right.
This isn't just one of those deals where you show up at
Yeah.
8:30 and as soon as it's 4:31, you're scooting back to your room to work or to talk to people that you already know back home. This is where you really want to network because our students send each other referrals. They teach each other. They share their best secrets. If you're looking for something in particular, you bring that question to this group and ask everyone you meet. What do you use for a pre-listing package? Or how do you handle multiple offers? Or what do you do when?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you're going to go home with a variety of answers and you're going to find the one that's best for you.
Next question, FAQ, how is this different from the Business Breakthrough? Well, that's easy to answer. At Business Breakthrough, that's when you set your goal. We do that in November. You set your goal for the next year. You put the plan together. So, what should you do halfway through any kind of enterprise?
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Check to see if you're on track.
That's right.
Get yourself back on track or get re-motivated in case you got knocked off track.
What was my goal? How far have I come? How much further do I have to go? What could possibly prevent me from getting there? And this is where you'll get answers to how to stay on track and hit that goal for the rest of the year.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
I think people want to know what's included in the tuition. So I get online and I register. What do I get for that?
Our undying thanks and gratitude.
Yes, and new friendships and networking and lots of learning. And we'll give you a manual to write in so you don't have to bring any of that from
And
home.
a name badge.
Yeah.
A lanyard. Yes.
Yeah.
And there's coffee in the morning.
Well, yeah, for a little while.
Sure.
But you're still going to have to provide yourself a hotel room, and
Yep.
the Marriott's got a good discount rate for us. So go to floydwickman.com, click on the link to make your reservation via our website so that you can get that discount.
And if you're flying, you fly into the Detroit Metropolitan Airport.
Yeah, that's not included in your tuition.
Right.
That's right.
And there's all kinds of ways to get from the airport to Ann Arbor. It's only about 20 minutes, and it's Uber and Lyft and Metro cars and shuttles and
And we make
things
lunch
like that.
easy for you. We make breakfast easy for you. They're expecting
every
a
room
lot
has
of people.
a coffee maker in it, too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I know.
And plan on doing dinner with the other guests.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of that learning and networking and friendship building happens.
As we say, it's motivation and inspiration that'll last all year, and relationships that will last you a lifetime.
That's for sure. And if you've already got a relationship with us, we're very much looking forward to welcoming you on a deeper level to the Floyd Wickman family. If this is the first time you've heard about us, oh my gosh, you lucky person you.
Yep. So we'll see you in Ann Arbor, May 8th and 9th, 2019. That's for the Master Sales Academy.
See you there. Don't miss it.